Hello everybody, this is Toys R Us and welcome to another edition of Transformer Facts Friday. This is the second weekly roundup show that I like to do in this channel, which again gives me the perfect opportunity to do exactly that. Keep you guys updated with things that I found going on in the world of Transformers. I'll let you know what's happening with this YouTube channel and of course my Instagram, which is Toys_R-Us. I've got 9 things to go through with you today, and we're going to start off with something that has, and I suppose will be, a regular feature, because as long as he keeps putting things up, I'm going to feature them. This is again from Hasbro designer Maher, or Mark Clonus, as his Instagram page is known. And at the moment we are of course talking about shattered glass soundwave. So he's got some fantastic images. I have no idea how long it takes him to set up all the displays that he does. There is of course some of the shattered glass figures from this year and Megatron from last year. Again, the displays and the setups are brilliant, but what he's talking about in this particular I suppose post of his is just how good a year he's had, how thankful he is that he gets to be and do exactly what he does. You know, he just seems like a really nice, humble guy. Thanks a lot of people, thanks to Karatomi because he's working with them, etc. And again, indeed, all of people like us who give him feedback, etc. in his job. There's some great pictures on here. Just a reminder, you don't need to be an Instagram account holder to have a look at these pictures and his profile posts. You can see mainly most of them on T-Formers and TFW 2005. Great images there, and I'm sure we'll all agree it was worth the wait, especially just so we could get the Soundwave, which is of course the tape deck player. So great news on that, and a huge thank you to him because again, he's the one who pushed forward for the shattered glass going into the mainstream, and he got it. So fantastic and huge thanks to him. One more thing on this iPad. Yes, I'm sorry I'm using 2 today. Hasbro Pulse Saving has started. So the Black Friday event has started. It is on all weekend. If you're a Hasbro Pulse Premium member, then you'll get 25% off selected items. If you're just a normal everyday person and you want to go on there, it's 20%. This doesn't include everything. Unfortunately, I waited for it, but it hasn't. Holiday Optimus Prime is not included. I'm gutted about that. He's not included, so I'm gonna have to see what I can do about that. But there's loads of other things that are like Studio Series, Sludge, etc. I'm gonna show you some other things in a second, but it's a great sale nonetheless. Moving on then. Okay, TFcon next year in Los Angeles. You've got to have Michael Bell. He's going to be another guest there. And as you can see by the characters in this picture, he voiced lots of G1 characters. And again, that's a real coup, I think, having him there at the LA Comic-Con next year. Not Comic-Con, TFcon. Right, moving on, and I'm going to apologise in advance because obviously some of these images aren't the greatest, and with the reflection it's even worse. And they're all black, typically with black backgrounds, so it makes it even worse. But I'll do my best, and I'm going to hopefully discuss it a little bit more as well. So Prime One Studios, they are the company that make the ridiculous, just, I suppose, amazing, that's what I can use is the best word, statues. So they've got a Sideswipe one from Dark of the Moon. He's 57 centimeters tall, so that's 22 inches, 54 centimeters wide, and a depth of, 54 wide and 44 depth. It's a huge statue. It's based on Dark of the Moon. It's got LED lights on it. There's a standard and there's a deluxe version. And if I'm being honest, I think the deluxe version is a bit cheeky, and I'll show you why. So here's some of the official advertising shots. That is the statue you're about to see in a second. Yes, they got a really fancy background and some blast effect on it, but that is actually the statue. These are some of the effects I'm going to show you in pieces in a second. Again, apologies for this reflection, but there is the statue. So you can see already that it's highly detailed. The red lights on the head are LEDs, and indeed on the face. There you can see them, so that's LEDs off and LEDs on. This is just the standard version, by the way. So there's the standard base. Still looks really nice. It is, of course, based on his Dark of the Moon appearance. That is the blaster in his arms. He's got one of them in each. There's the detail on the wheels. Again, the detail on these are just stunning. There again for you is the dimensions. And then what we've got is a view from the back. And there again is the bust, and again with the illuminated on it. Now, there's another fantastic promotional image. This is where, as I say, I think they're a little bit cheeky, and you'll see why now. So this is the deluxe edition, so it's going to cost a bit more. Unfortunately, I've not got prices at the moment. The extra bits of detail I'm going to show you now, and I think these are a given. Look, there's his blades on his arms. Surely they should be in the standard version, because there it is. There's the blades. That's exactly, you know, how he looked. Obviously, there's also this as well. You're going to get the global bonus version, and there's a Chinese bonus version. This can go on the base, logo plate, that comes with the deluxe version. There it is, you can see the LED lights, and you can also see, again, there's the differences. So you've got the guns in the standard version, the regular, and you've got the sort of blades in the deluxe, which of course makes it look so much better. And as I say, that's obviously his overall, that's what people think of when they think of Sideswipe in the movie. So I think it's a little bit cheeky, but nonetheless, still an amazing statue. I'm sure you'll agree. Okay, moving on to something else, again, that's going to have quite a bit of reflection. This is Kang Toys Mini. So we already seen their huge Predaking. I can't think of his name, what they called it, the Kang Toys. But anyway, this is their masterpiece. This is their legend scale sized Predaking. And this is from their Weibo account. And it's CY Mini 06 Rimini, which is a legend scale headstrong. And again, this looks really good. Only black and white prototype images at first. Let's turn it there so at least we can see it without the double vision. So there's the robot mode. Just a reminder, these are legend scale, so they're not big at all, but you can see the detail on them already, how intricate they look. The alternate mode looks fantastic. And again, as soon as I get more information on all of these, I will bring you more images or tell you where to go find them. This is Kang Toys Weibo account. Again, type it into Google. You don't need to have a Weibo account to see these images, and you'll also find them on T-Formers and TFW 2005. Okay, last couple of images of that. Moving on now to, there's a picture of Starscream, and you're wondering why there's a picture of Starscream, because again, we've had some really interesting leaks today. So earthspark, we already know that they've agreed to do a second season, but what we've also got is some figures. These are all listings that have been found on a computer, so these are definitely going to become available because the listings have been found. We've got listings for earthspark Deluxe Starscream and earthspark Deluxe Grimlock, which again is exactly that. It's interesting. Of course, no images, no more information, just the fact that we now know these products are going to become available because it's from the same person who always finds all these listings, and they always come true. Not confirmed yet by Hasbro or Takara though. The other really interesting thing he's found is another buzzworthy Bumblebee Generations Legacy multi-pack. So huge speculation on this. Of course, what we definitely think it is, because this is what the other two were listed as, this is going to be one of the 4-pack buzzworthy Bumblebees. We've had Creatures Collide and Worlds Collide. No idea what this is going to be. Fingers crossed though, but all we know is going to be a legacy. Hopefully we might get a chance to get a Horrible, or of course a squeeze play, because of course we had Fangry in the first one. Who knows? Again, speculation. All we know is we are getting a legacy multi-pack. Again, if I find out more, I'll let you know straight away. Taking these images from Sixo. For those of you who don't know Sixo, he's an amazing UK photographer. He works for TFW 2005, I think, as well, or one of them, and he takes amazing images, and he's very lucky because he has the pink reissue hot rod in hand, and he has supplied us with these lovely images of him there. And if you go to Sixo's Instagram account as well, he's got these pictures as well, and he's a very happy man that this has come true. This has come to fruition. We've got the pink hot rod. So you can see these images again in more detail on his Instagram and indeed on other social media platforms. Right, moving on very quickly. This is something that we previewed ages ago, but not this one. We saw a Megatron Segway not so long ago. This is a Bumblebee go-kart, again made by Segway. This is $2,299. I'm trying to see if it's got the speed on it. It doesn't say. This thing looks incredible, to be honest. It looks so good. I can't believe they're doing it. When I first saw it, I thought, is it going to happen? Is it real? And as I say, it definitely is. We've seen a Megatron Segway, and now we've got a Bumblebee go-kart. And of course, comes with the limited edition, mini plaque. It's numbered there because they're only, they're not going to be huge retail. They're only going to be a certain amount of made. There's some promotional image, and there indeed is some more shots of the actual go-kart. No ideas of the actual speed of it yet, unfortunately. Just the price. And indeed, just the fact, as I've said, that it looks great. Okay, I've took a screenshot there, funny enough, from T-Formers, and this is showing exactly what I was on about. If you're on the Hasbro Pulse website, it has to have these above it. So you see where you've got the pink box, and it does say in the pink box, it says season savings. So any of the ones that you see on season savings will be included in that deal, which is great. Okay, one final thing in Canadian retail already. They've got an earthspark stand displaying all of the Someone was trying to ring me. All of the earthspark figures out already. That's what the display stand looks like. It looks fantastic. As soon as I see one in the UK, I'm gonna do exactly the same. Post it up as a short or something. And again, earthspark is doing, I suppose, the general consensus much better than everybody thought it would be. So really pleased about that. Great stuff. Up to date with this. So that's only part one. Don't need to do a part two unless anything happens overnight. With regards to the channel, Perceptor's finally up. I've got some more of them KO mini bots to do. I'm actually going to do my first official Legend scale third-party figure. It's the Iron Factory Phantom, which is the clear mirage I brought from the toy fair at the beginning of the month. I'm going to get a video done on that. I'm going to get the Super 7 Optimus Prime done because I need to do that because that's going to be a competition giveaway for channel members only. And also I'm going to do another Japanese exclusive. And if things get disrupted, or again, apologies, missing videos or things are jumping out of the way, as you've probably seen in the background in my room, it is going through the process. I'm completely moving it, swapping rooms with my children. So yeah, things may be a bit disrupted, but the channel's going to carry on running exactly the same. Might not get as many videos done as I'd like to, but I'm going to be doing my top 10s and everything as normal in December. Huge thank you to everybody watching this right now. Huge thank you and hello to all the new subscribers. Massive thanks to channel members. Again, just a great time to be a Transformers fan. Can't wait for Pulse stream next week. Pulse Fans First on the Tuesday. I will do a reaction on it. It'll be a bit later than normal. It won't be straight after because I am at work, but I'll get one done as soon as I can and get it loaded up. In the meantime, happy Thanksgiving to everybody across the pond, and indeed, hope everybody is all safe and well, and of course, take care.